My name's Kalika Alper, and I'm here today to welcome you to my video and to tell you a little bit about my two books, plus what went into creating the books and my process and so forth. So in my first book, entitled Alper, subtitle Expressionistic Figure Painting, I primarily show you some of my paintings that deal with people, although I did throw in one animal, kind of surreal animal painting as well. But we'll come back to this book later. For now, I want to talk about this book called Kalika, or subtitle The Many Faces of Kalika. And I want to tell you how I got into this genre of art. This is a special genre of art in which one person transforms herself, into many different personalities. How I got this idea was I discovered three particular artists. There are more that do this kind of work, but the three that I discovered are Cindy Sherman, Lorna Simpson, and Gillian Waring. These artists can be seen online, and I would suggest that you check them out. Their work is very intriguing. So that's where I got my inspiration to go into this kind of work. This is primarily a book of photography rather than a book of paintings, although I do include several paintings, as you'll see. So here's an example of one of the paintings. I'm sorry, one of the photos with mood, definitely focusing on mood and background. Here's the photo, and then here's the painting of that photo. This genre of art, I haven't seen a lot of that done where the artist also does a painting, but that's my thing, so of course that's what we did. And last but not least, I want to show you one of my mimics. I call it a mimic. What I did was I put makeup on my face to mimic an existing painting in my studio. I actually did this painting, I think about 10 years ago, and kept it. So I'm glad I did, because this is me trying to look like this painting. Okay, so now that you've seen or some of the characters that I have created on the page, I'd like to take you into my studio and show you how I put the makeup on and the wigs, how I create these characters and transform myself into a whole new identity. So let's go into my studio. Okay, so this is what I do. I threw on this shirt, which is in the photograph, and the necklace and a couple of the bracelets. So I'm just going to do a loose rendition. Of course, during the photo shoot, it took more time than this, but this makeup is already on, so there you go. All right, there we go. So this character has fairly standard makeup on. There wasn't a whole lot to do with makeup, but so primarily I transformed myself by using this wig and the costume and mood. So that's one example, and it's in the book. It's called The Songstress. A new eyebrow, all right. That creates a very different look. And then for the photo, I simply did a crazy face. And I think I did this actually, and that's it. We're going to do a little bit of age makeup simply with a pencil. So we're going to go like that and like that. Then we're going to do some crow's feet, what's called crow's feet, or also called laugh lines. And I'm just doing, as I say, I usually take a lot more time for this kind of thing. Nasolabial folds. That's these folds. So I'll just follow the natural line, smudge it a little bit. I've had lots of experience playing aged characters, so kind of fun. Actually, they're a lot more fun to play. People don't realize that, maybe, doing the character roles. And she's just gonna have, we'll just do this. What else? Okay. So, there you go. So you can see this character. Her hair was kind of behind the ears, kind of curly. I also used this wig for a character called Sunday Morning, and put it in like little round pin curls, hid the bobby pins, and it just looked like a shorter wig with curls. So there's ways to reuse your wigs in different ways. So all right, I think that's pretty much it on this character. So now that you're acquainted with the Kalika book of photographs, let's return to and delve into my book of paintings, which is entitled Alper. So let me take you into my studio. As you can see, I usually paint people and sometimes animals. Today I want to share with you my process, where I get my ideas and how I implement them, and hopefully inspire you in whatever goals and quests you're involved in. Of course, paintings don't have to be realistic. So in this work called Critters, I've painted an incongruous group of animals in a watery blue kelp-like forest. Now, this is a piece I was working on last year, and I wasn't sure where I wanted to go with it. When that happens, I usually put it away, as in out of sight, out of mind. You know what that's like. In closing, if you'd like to acquire one or two of these books, ta-da! You can simply go on Amazon.com, click on books, and then type in the search bar Kalika Alper, and both books will pop up. So you can buy one or both, and sometimes there are even a couple of used copies at a reduced price. Hey, I hope you've enjoyed our time together. Keep pursuing your dreams, and thanks for watching. Bye.